everyone, I'm Cassie.
I'm Elena.
I'm Sam.
And you're watching Whap Crash Course number 1.
Today we're going to be discussing the Dark Ages, the beginning, the end, and everything in between.
To learn more, keep watching!
Oh,
I just felt like Rome!
the cause of the Dark Ages was the fall of Rome, which was due to overexpansion, foreign soldiers making up their military, which led to participants being unloyal and undedicated, and invasions by groups such as the Visigoths from Germany, who took advantage of Rome's weak defense and stole a lot of their riches, which in turn led to a lack of wealth.
Life during this time period, 300 to 1300 CE, was difficult. The majority of people were extremely poor and disease-ridden. The environment was no help either. The living conditions were disgusting due to the lack of wealth and knowledge. There was also no farming, leading to a low supply of food. The papacy maintained total control during this time. This is where all the people turned to find any form of leadership. Using this power, the church borrowed information and new discoveries from the people of Western Europe, keeping them in the dark. Hello everyone and welcome to the Late Late Show with Constantine. Today for our first segment we'll be hitting the streets with Augusta, which should be interviewing some common nobles. Augusta.
Thanks, Constantine. Let's listen to some thoughts from nobles on the street.
Everyone's so sick, I almost had to cook my own food. Can you believe that?
I like the Pope before he tried to tell me what to do. I'm tired of living in a dump. I deserve better.
I'm done with this, I'm going to China.
All these rats everywhere, I just can't take it anymore. Thanks.
The bubonic plague began in Central Asia in 1348 as it came to Europe on fleas on rats who came over on trade ships. It also spread on the Mongol trade routes and on the Silk Road. Britain was the first European country that was affected as disease struck people rapidly and painfully. Small outbreaks occurred throughout many countries, and survivors were always scared for when the next fleas on rats incident was going to occur. The bubonic plague wiped out over 1/3 of Europe's population. Sounds like my WAP grade.
Although Western Europe was experiencing rough times, other places throughout the world were thriving. During this time period, China and the Middle East were flourishing. Both areas experienced large amounts of trade, which led to economic growth. The Middle East and China also had a vast amount of knowledge, and many people were educated and literate in contrast to citizens in the West who were poorly educated.
Towards the end of the Dark Ages, a new system of life emerged. Large estates called manors became common. These manors were owned and operated by wealthy lords who owned large amounts of peasant families. These peasants, called serfs, were legally bound to the lord and obligated to provide manual labor. This class system was rigid, meaning that there was no upward nobility. Most people were born into their classes, and the majority of people were serfs. Hello everyone, and welcome to the Late Late Show with Constantine. Joining us tonight will be Lady Capulet and serf number 47. Welcome. Oh, okay. Supposed to stay or having a bit of technical oh, okay. Welcome. So Miss 47, what kind of work do you do around the manor?
No. She disposes of the rats, and she cooks and cleans and whatever else we need around the house.
So Lady Capulet, how many serfs do you have around the manor?
2 minutes to count. I haven't even seen them all. We just keep replacing them, you know.
We're going to take a short break where you'll see a recap of the plague games. They're truly infectious.
The Dark Ages concluded because of the Crusades. The Crusades were a series of religious wars that were sanctioned by the Latin Church, otherwise known as the papacy. The aim of the Crusades was to gain back holy lands from the Islamic Turks. Scientific advancements such as medical journals and perfume, the Middle East, were brought back from the Crusaders' adventures. Also, produce like lemons, rice, and sugar were brought back. So you can thank the Crusaders for that. Mic drop.
Shoulda had them apple bottom jean boots with the fur.
Rome fell in the late 400s, and I'm like, oh. Federalism was prominent in Europe, and so like serfdom and manners too. China had paper and gunpowder too. They trade all that. And China had a golden age and the talking and sing. Oh. Their religion, it wasn't pretty. There was a great schism. The Crusades were fought between Muslims and Christians, but no one won the war.
Thank you for watching Crash Course 1 about the Dark Ages.
Hope you learned something.
Stay tuned for next week's video on the Renaissance.
Hey, Mr. Deppeler.
Hey!
J-Rod.
J-Rod! In the house! Alright.
Do you have any food?
I'm just trying my hardest. Oh no. Perfect! I just felt like wrong, but
So we did.
Hi Sam. Hey. How's it going?
Drop me.
Drop it low, pick it up, just like this.
What is this about?
The Dark Ages, and we're lighting it up.
Where's Megan?
On the floor.
Kick her.